Wow.
Josh Allen sacked a career high 8 times last night. Who do we blame? It's Geno Smith.
Do we have that clip? Did I bring that in?
We do. No.
Darn it. Should have been on that.
Unprepared as the Bills offense last night.
Ooh.
Baby, we here.
Steer.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, and this is GB. Yes. And the S stands for sack. And then another one, and another one, and another one. The thing that annoys me is this happens like at least once a week, but sometimes it's like it goes every other week. I was leaning Texans because I was like, this is a bad matchup for the Bills, man. But holy cow, I did not expect 8 freaking sacks. And they didn't sack Davis Mills once. Not one time. But yeah, there's a lot to break down from the game yesterday. The Bills, they're in a bit of trouble right now. The Texans, they are now above 500. So who knows? Maybe their playoff hopes are not completely dead. We'll see how long Davis Mills is going to play. But yeah, and then, of course, we'll be breaking down those Week 12 matchups. And Brandon, you said you have a very special announcement.
I did?
No, but I just wanted to put you on the spot. I was
done with did I? Do I? Is something happening for me today?
Yeah, CJ Stroud missed his 5th straight game. Or 5th, I shouldn't say straight, excuse me. 5th game in his career because of a concussion. So we're going to make sure he's all the way back before sending him on out there. So maybe after this 10-day break.
Yeah, do you guys want CJ back? Or are you rolling with Davey Mills?
I feel like
it's not like Davis just playing smart football. No turnovers, 2 touchdowns last night, $153. And what did I say when he came in the game against the Broncos, Tom? You remember?
I wasn't streaming with you.
I know, but we talked about it here. I said Davis Mills, I thought actually looked a little bit better than CJ Stroud.
You were saying the protection was better. I mean, because he wasn't getting
sacked. I thought he looked a little better.
Yeah.
And I think people thought I was crazy. I think people thought I was coping with my team. Wrong, motherfuckers. Davis Mills is okay.
Well, to be fair,
it's okay.
We talked about when Jake Browning came in for the Bengals because it looked like for a hot second it was like, does the offensive line just hate Joe Burrow? And then Jake Browning did Jake Browning things.
Yeah,
it wasn't so good, but yeah,
it's I think like the Texans are in this interesting spot where clearly they have the best defense in the league, or their best defense tied with the Broncos and Eagles, and you can flip flop some categories, but. Sure. I also I can't remember if it's power rankings or here. I said I would credit the Texans as having a better defense than the Broncos.
You did, yeah. You said it here.
Not by much, but like last night was just a primetime showcasing of their dominance. And what's crazy about those 8 sacks is I think all of them, if not most of them, came just on a 4-man front.
Yeah,
it's not like they were doing tricky shit with dialing up crazy blitzes. They just dominated the Bills, like straight up. That offensive line for Buffalo looked as bad as I've seen it look in like the last 3 years.
Listen, I got some flashbacks to the Packers because one bad O-line play, and then when they decided to run it up the gut on 4th and 1, the only difference was the Packers did it out of shotgun, that it was a turnover on downs. But yeah, it was ugly, man. And Will Anderson, holy God. He was, I mean, he's already been a fantastic player. What's it, a sack now in 6 straight games, something like that. He is and he was just dominating in the trenches last night. It was so freaking good. So
yeah. And the Bills suffered a bunch of injuries in that game, which is unfortunate.
The refs got injured.
What's that?
The refs got injured?
Yeah, the refs got hurt.
Everybody got injured.
the ref can't hurt you if he's not in the game.
Sure.
Will Anderson and Kalen Bullock, safety in his second year for Houston. He had just a crazy game. Had that forced fumble late for Houston. Also the 2 interceptions. And he was thrown at just twice. And both times he was thrown at, he ran away with a pick. So like when your safety's making those kind of dynamic plays and your front is getting after Josh Allen, and a reason the Bills didn't have an answer is because, the Texans secondary is good and the Bills just don't have an unguardable receiver. And I think like this is one of those games where it hurt them. I saw somebody talking about the Bills offense is too predictable because of the amount of times they run mesh routes and they looked predictable. It felt like they had stuff going with James Cook. Yeah. And they would just get away from trying to run, and then they would try to run over and over again without success. Like, I don't know, man. Bills got to figure out a lot of shit if they want to win a playoff game, because right now the Texans are at the bottom of the playoff race.
Yeah.
And if their offense can just be average and they sneak into the playoffs, that is a team nobody's going to want to play. Nobody.
No, and the thing is with the Bills, right, is like you see Keon Coleman on the sideline. I think it was Dawkins this past week who was just like, dude's got to grow up, right?
Yeah.
Like because he's been late or didn't show up to meetings and stuff. And like this is like the 3rd time since he's gotten to Buffalo. And he's like, this is what's expected of you. And this is why they went out and drafted a wide receiver early, right? Because they needed a deep threat. They needed that wide receiver one. And last year, the big difference between this year and last year is last year they came out with that dynamic run game, right? James Cook had like a cajillion touchdowns. They had a top 5 running attack. They had a top 5 passing attack, and they just looked really darn good. And they were balanced. This year, they had the same issues because last year we were all anticipating, well, they have no wide receivers. They trade everybody away, what have you. That offense is going to struggle. This year, those issues remained there. And now people are like, okay, well, if James Cook can be stopped, well, then that offense becomes one-dimensional very quickly. And Josh Allen's a very good quarterback. But if his receivers can't get open, what are you going to do? So it's a tough look for the Bills offense. They're not like dead in the water or anything, but I think that like every other team, they have significant flaws. I just think that their flaws may be greater than some of the other AFC teams that we see, because I think you're going to see a lot of AFC opponents get dominated by really good defenses come postseason. And exactly what you mentioned by the Texans, because the only reason the Bills were even in that game was because the Texans offense couldn't take advantage at times.
Yeah.
They were just, they put together poopy drives. I'll be streaming 2 games. That's what
the other take there is the Chiefs are really bad. The Chiefs do suck. The Bills got absolutely dominated in this game. 23-19 is the final score. And even though the Bills offense was just shellacked, they still had a chance to win this game. So if you're looking at if you're trying to be optimistic for the Bills, it's their Gabe Davis's foot away, right, from maybe winning the game. It would have been, they would have had a chance to score there, and I'm not saying they would have scored against Houston in that situation. Khalil Shakir converted. Khalil Shakir.
You're good, yeah.
And that 4th and 27. Well, Shakir had a big breakaway play late that gave him another chance. Houston defense stopped Buffalo. Then they run a trick play on 4th and 27. They get it. They convert. They're getting close. They have a chance, and the defense stops them again. So, like, Buffalo hung around, and they really need to thank Ray Davis for that kick return for keeping them in the game. And, James Cook had that touchdown on the first drive. After that touchdown, though, it was more than 3.5 quarters where their offense couldn't score a touchdown. And again, that's just a testament to the Texans defense. So I don't know, man. It's crazy. 7-4, the Bills, but they feel like they're a 500 team right now.
Again, and you got to give credit to the Texans defense, right? Like that is a very good defense that you're going against, and the Bills are not going to go against that defense every single week. Yeah. But again, I just think that based on the receivers that they have, based on the blocking last night, definitely but it's just, this is not the year for their passing game. They need another dynamic weapon, and hopefully, Keon Coleman come back and, is looking a lot better. But yeah, it's a tough look right now because again, like who knows if the Texans, it's like you said, if they wind up sneaking into the postseason, it's going to be an ugly ass game. But boy, oh boy, not a single team is going to want to go up against that defense because like you guys are up there, right? Like you're problematic in the AFC with your defense. The Texans are the same. Dude, who knows? Maybe we'll see a Texans Broncos rematch again. And that one could go either way because they're very similar teams. Their offense is like, okay, at times it's underachieving, but their defense is just so damn good. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me CJ Stroud if we play Houston.
There you go. Yeah. So tough look for the Bills. We'll see because the Texans are still third in their division. The Jaguars coming off a big win from the LA Chargers. Who knows what the Jaguars look like? They are one of the toughest teams to get a read on of like who they are this season. So we'll see as the rest of the year plays out. But yeah, and then you're talking about the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs, they're still
battling. They suck, man. They do suck pretty hard.
We'll see what happens.
Fraud, coward, dumb, lame, annoying, stupid.
Yeah, Raiders-Browns give you a tough game, Zane.
Imbecilic.
Tough game on Sunday.
What's the rest of the Texans schedule? Let's take a little peek there. Okay, look at this. We're going to find out. You got to play the Colts and that stupid team I was just talking about. Then you got winnable games against the Chargers, the Raiders. The Cardinals, the Raiders. Then you get Chargers, Colts to close the season. Dang, so two division games against the Colts. We're going to find out who the Colts are as well.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck. That's going to be fun.
Yep.
Like, I hope Daniel Jones is healthy. I know he had a calf injury pop up this week. They say it's not too significant, but don't underestimate a calf injury.
The Colts, though, too. I mean, dude, they're back-to-back games. They got to go against the Chiefs in Arrowhead, and then they got to go play the Texans, and they end the season with the Texans. It ain't over yet. Like you do mention, right? Yep. Agreed, Benjamin. Like the Chargers, you have Omari and Hampton back. Maybe that's probably going to be a little bit of a tougher game. The Raiders definitely a winnable game. Cardinals depends on which Cardinals team is going to show up. But yeah, man, I
can't wait to watch this game because the Chiefs have had the Texans number and they've had to play them a couple times in the playoffs lately. And the Chiefs they win those games. Houston, it's vengeance time, baby.
Dude, I am terrified for Justin Herbert against that Texans defense.
Oh, he won't be playing by this time.
That's going to be scary.
He will have retired, Tom. He will be in witness protection. He is not going to be on the field.
Okay.
He'll be healthy. He's just going to be hiding with the FBI because he's tired. He's tired of getting...
I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
My arm's so good. My blocking's so bad.
Because that's the thing. If the Texans can stop Jonathan Taylor, ooh, baby. That's
a tough task. Who do the Bills got? Where are they at? Okay, let's see here. They got Steelers, Bengals, Pats. These are tough games for the Bills, too. I don't think the Steelers are consistently good, but they are a feisty team. Bengals, Joe Burrow might be playing by then.
True.
Then you got the Patriots and the Browns. Somebody wants to play the Browns defense. Eagles.
Yep.
Man, every game for the playoff teams is important.
Dude, I'm telling you, these last few weeks, it's going to come down to the wire. The postseason, we're getting closer that you could actually look over and be like, it's almost here. Dude, we only have 5 Thursday games left.
Thank God.
That's it. We're coming down.
Thank God. I need a break.
Well, that's the thing too, right? Imagine if this Texans offense was really darn good, right? Joe Mixon, who was
average.
Yeah, Joe Mixon, who was reported yesterday, was like, "Oh yeah, he's not going to return for the season." And then Joe Mixon's like, "How do you know more about me than me? What are you talking about?" So who knows if Joe Mixon is coming back? That is still up in the air, apparently. So they don't really have a run game. I like Woody Marks a whole lot. Don't get me wrong, but they just haven't been consistent enough. So 1, and then 2, you still have Tank Dell, obviously, who's injured, and their offense is just not consistent enough to get their playmakers the ball. So it's kind of like, and the O-line's bad. So imagine if they're able to like kind of regroup a little bit in this offseason, people get healthy, they draft well. The Texans could be right back at it if they have this dominant defense again next season.
Yeah, and Woody Marks had a nice game. I think Houston should lean on Woody even more.
Yeah.
But another positive for the Bills is they actually did a decent job stopping the run, slowing the run down. Like that's been their Achilles heel, right? Giving up $150, 200 yards in a game. So it's either the Bills defense did a better job against the run or the Texans run game is actually that bad. Don't really know. Don't know for sure.
Fair.
But I want to see Woody get 20 carries. Give him 20 carries.
Yeah.
Especially when CJ comes back.
Go Pell. Happy birthday. Let's go.
Happy 29th.
Once you cross the 30 bridge, it's like Ichabod Crane
territory.
That's it. Almost there. You want to do some power rankings, good sir?
I guess.
Can you imagine both the Bills and the Chiefs miss the postseason? It's possible.
It is. Anything's possible. I'll just take the Chiefs missing it.
Of course you will.
I want the Broncos to have the 1 seed. And what if we get a Bills-Texans rematch in the first round?
What if we get the Chiefs-Broncos in the divisional round and the Chiefs win?
Oh, they won't. I'm not scared of those losers.
Man, everything that you have said is going to backfire so
you know why I'm not worried, Tom? We've got the devil on our side now. We've got the devil. It's hot in here. It's hot
down here, brother. Yeah, O-line. Dude, there's a lot of teams that need O-line help. So, yes, as always.
Okay, I grabbed the wrong image. Let me get power rankings.
Next man up. That's right. That's right.
Next
man up.
Bravo, Will Roy boy.
General Mills.
Right,
it so works for scripted too. It really does. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. You really believe Broncos number 1? You have been all over the Rams.
This is the greatest team I've ever seen in my life.
You've been all over the Rams, being like their god.
Yep.
And you put them at 2?
Yeah, do you know why I put them at 2?
I'd love to know.
You get 4 picks in a football game, you need to win by more than 2 points. That is my entire justification. And Rams fans were like, you know what? Fair.
Yep, honestly, fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Broncos got they changed the narrative. They flipped the script after defeating Kansas City. I remind you, we picked off Patrick Mahomes twice on the same drive. Okay? Not just once, twice. So penalized 3 times on Patrick Mahomes interceptions. Those cheating ass refs tried to take it away from this defense, but they can beat the Chiefs. They can beat the refs. They can beat anyone. Our offense looked decent, looked pretty good. So
next looks down.
It's dude, Denver and Houston is very similar, right?
Yeah.
As long as the offense plays well, plays smart football, which Davis Mills been doing
as usual,
their defense is going to carry them. And if it's average offense, they're going to win every game. If they get above average offense, they're going to dominate. So yeah, I had to take advantage of me feeling like the Broncos are a top 3 team for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna bump them up to 1.
Okay. Oh, Colts are not on there because of the bye week.
Yep.
Okay.
No Colts. That opened up a spot. You got the Eagles at 5.
Yep.
I put them at 3. Patriots, we all are high on the Pats. That makes sense.
I didn't drop the Seahawks too much just because their defense still kept them in that game. They deserve a lot of credit for that.
I mean, yeah. So think the top defenses right now.
Not crazy.
Houston, Denver, Philly, Seattle, and probably the Rams, right? And the Rams and the Seahawks are the only 2 teams there that we've seen their offense play very good football this year at times. Eagles, Texans, and Broncos, their offenses have been all over the map. The Texans at least have an excuse where, we've been without our starting QB, but even before that,
it wasn't good.
Yeah. So if you want to be legit about 2 of the most complete teams right now, it's probably the Rams and the Seahawks. But the Seahawks flaw is Sam Darnold's throwing a pick, I think, in each of the last 3 or 4 games. They all came in bunches in that last one, but like limit those mistakes.
And not to pile on the Bills too. They already have so they had 8 turnovers last year all season, and they have 8 in the last 3 games now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's getting ugly.
They've been taking sacks on 3rd down.
Yep.
Ooh, a 50 for me.
Yeah, 50.
See, look, we suck. You're good. Turns out when you have a bad D-line, you allow 3rd and long conversions. Well done. Your team turning the tide. Here's a 50 as penance for my trash talk. Thank you. Thank you, Kansas City.
Thank you. What do you got for him?
Let's see here.
What do we got for?
What do we got for? Ooh.
What do you got for him?
I've really enjoyed making love to your ears. I think that you have beautiful ears. They fit very nicely. So I would say it'd be an erotic.
We've come a long way, haven't we? God, I wish he was good.
It's going to be demonetized because that clip always gets dinged. Always.
Does it?
It does.
It's
the music, I think.
Yeah. I had to edit out Johnny put in for our kicking video. Can you kick it? Yes, we can. Can you kick it? And I loved it. I've got that song in my playlist for Tribe. And it got picked up this morning, so I had to. What's nice is you can replace it on YouTube now. You can erase it, but then it's like the first 5 seconds of the video.
Yeah,
like it just there's no sound, so I had to put some generic bullshit in it. Doesn't hit the same.
It doesn't hit. No,
I'm not.
Way to
sharing.
go, YouTube. Way to go.
Not sharing.
Go. Hey, happy 10 year. Let's go. Congratulations, Perna. You want to?
Wow,
oh yeah,
10-year anniversary.
Bailey asked that earlier. I'm very curious on your take. Did you see? Well, I'm sure you did. Good old ESPN versus Drake Maye.
Oh my God. It's probably the worst ESPN diarrhea talk I've ever heard in my life.
I don't know if their head can be any further up their own ass.
Yeah.
Like truly, I don't know how they're able to breathe currently. It's so wedged up there.
Yeah, let me find it.
It is. So if you don't know what we're talking about, Cam Newton basically insulted Drake Maye and was saying that he said, what was the exact phrase? I don't remember the exact word, but he was saying he wasn't oh my God. He
called the Patriots fool's gold.
Fool's gold. Thank you. Called him fool's gold, right? And then Drake Maye, when asked about it, was like, I didn't even know what show Cam Newton's on. Like, I don't even know which, to be fair, I don't think a ton of people know that. And so then ESPN was like, wow, this is the most egregious insult we have ever received. We need to hype ourselves up and talk about how good our ratings are and how many people watch our show. And Drake Maye is a liar because he has to watch this show. It's a pretty bad clip.
It was like, so you had Ryan Clark, who was actually talking about Drake Maye and how good Drake Maye is. And then out of nowhere, Stephen A. Smith feels the need to inflate his own ego.
He's also a liar.
Can you hear it?
He's also a liar. First of all, let me tell you, it's not to brag. Listen.
It's not to brag, but I'm about to try and brag.
But I'm about to list off all these accolades here.
I'm about to try and brag.
Pardon the Interruption is the #1 show on ESPN.
Fair, because that show's still good, Stephen A. Pardon the Interruption. Still a nice format. They talk about sports in an entertaining way, an informative way. We like Pardon the Interruption.
Been in 20 plus decades. First Take is the #1 morning show.
Oh, so you're actually the second. You're the second most popular show, Stephen A. We're the #1 morning show.
13 years and counting. April will be 14 years. Don't tell me you an athlete and you don't know that.
Don't tell me you're an athlete and you don't know what the ratings are for one of the most tired and boring formats for a sports show there is.
Brandon, it's also like, do you think that this is what's asked, during the draft process? They're just like, all right, what would you do, against this defense? Also, what is the number one rated morning show the past 14 years? And if they don't know, they don't get drafted high. So
exactly.
That's I think is the number one most important thing.
Yeah. And I think Drake Maye had like the most probably honest response to the question.
Yeah.
Where he, one, didn't take the bait.
No.
Two was like, I don't even know what show he hosts. Yeah. And that's fair. Because I don't even think Cam's on there every day.
I gotta be honest with you. I mean, I don't watch any of this stuff, but like, I didn't know Cam was on that show.
Don't tell me you an athlete and you don't know that Cam Newton ain't on the show. You lying.
Now, I get Steven's trying to protect his co-host. Like, sure. It's Steven's show. And he spent the last week or two shitting on everybody that he used to work with. That,
fair.
Like, fair. So, I don't know. Like, this got passed around, and then a bunch of people are like, "Actually, Stephen A. Nobody really watches this show. It is a background noise type show." Yep. Somebody said this is the show that's just on when I'm at the gym. I'm like, that's a good description.
Yeah, it's on at the airport, like, and I don't even mean to crap all over ESPN because, I mean, they give us plenty of reasons to do it. But at the same time, man, like, for you to go after one of the quarterbacks that's playing one of the best seasons, so far this year, and to call him fool's gold, what are you expecting? Are you like, you're the one who started it, man? Like, I don't protecting your co-host, what have you. But if he says a dumbass statement and Drake did not had like a pretty decent response of like you said, not taking the bait. I don't know, man. It's just
bad. It's bad analysis. It's a trope that is just annoying. And I'll be fair to Cam Newton. If you watch Cam Newton on his own show, on his own YouTube channel, he's better there. He's better on his own thing than he is on First Take, because I think he's trying to play a character on First Take. He's trying to hold his own with Stephen A. He's trying to say like the hot take shit, so he feels like he belongs on that show. Yeah. And it feels forced. It's annoying. And again, I didn't watch this episode. I only saw this because it's on Twitter. And I'm like, when I watched it though, I was like, this is just, and I'm not even blaming ESPN. This is just Stephen A. Smith on his show, like saying his dumb shit. Like, he said he doesn't know football as well as you or I.
Yeah.
He didn't know Jaquan McMillan. Been starting for the Broncos for a few years now. Been playing a lot of starting reps. He was like, Jaquan McMillan, this guy wouldn't have been out there if Pat Surtain wasn't hurt. No, dude. You're doing too much.
Which again, like, granted, right? He has a lot of different toes in a lot of different arenas. Yeah. Right? He's doing a whole lot of things. It's politics, it's basketball, it's football, it's all over the place, right? But at the same time, man, I don't know how you can watch that and go like, yeah, this is good sports. Because that's good sports.
And yeah, again, like, what is this, a 2-hour show, a 3-hour show? Obviously, you're going to talk about stuff that's not football or whatever. I get all that.
We're always on the rails. Always.
Like, defending your co-host for, it was like 2 minutes there, and then call the QB a liar. And your whole premise is that he knows about your show. Like, the ego there is so insane, dude. That's what's annoying about it. Like, there's no world where Drake Maye isn't watching First Take in the morning when he's actually in team meetings and, yeah, right, dude.
You should be like Keon Coleman, skip those team meetings so you can go and watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. We did talk about the ref injury. Yeah. Got carted off.
Anyway.
Soon. But yeah, that was, because it's all, I mean, again, Stephen A. has been in the public arena for a long, long time, right? I mean, I still get surprised when people are like, "Oh, like you do that thing. You're that YouTube guy," and Stephen A. Smith's like, "You should know every single host on this show." Right? Yeah, it's an ego, man. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's not fun. Bro. Want to do into some predictions, my friend?
Yeah.
Oh, the wheel. Yeah, who did the wheel curse? You spun it twice again? I heard you spun it twice.
Yeah, well, landed on the Broncos on a bye week. So I said, can't have that.
Maybe curse
Can't have that. I'm like, oh, God. How many guys are getting arrested this week?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Nick's
Who's going to trip over their step at home and they've got a sprained ankle? So then it got the Panthers.
Oh, why would you do that?
I know. I don't feel good about it.
That's so mean. What have the Panthers done besides
they play the Niners? Panthers are undefeated when they win the coin toss this year, though, Tom.
Hey.
Suck on that one, Stephen A. Where are your coin toss metrics, you overrated fluffer?
Bring out the analytics. When people talk about analytics in football, this is what they're talking about. It's like the Raiders in the coin from a few years ago. Now we got the Panthers in their coin.
All right. Let me get to the pit. Yeah, and I did take the Bills. And you know what? Like you, Tom, I was second guessing it while I was selecting the Bills.
Yep. It's just a bad matchup.
I was like, on the road against the Texans defense, Texans have to kind of win this game. And then I was like, you're getting in your own head about it. You're overthinking it. Nope.
Because the reason I was like, I think the Bills can just put up more points, even though they're going up against a very good, because I just didn't trust the Texans offense.
And what I said in power rankings was the Bills and the Lions. Every time I start to believe in you again, you drop a game that you shouldn't, or like you just don't perform. And the Bills lived up to that perfectly. We both ranked the Bills as the 7th best team.
Yeah.
Now they feel like, 11.
Junior, enjoy the live show. When's there going to be a live and in-person GPS?
One day, maybe.
Someday, somehow. It's going to make it all right. But not right now.
When we get a pyrotechnics budget.
Oh, dude, our pyro budget's going to make Cody Rhodes look like an amateur.
It'll be like 20 minutes of pyrotechnics, then Tom and I talk for 10. Show over.
We'll convince you guys the Patriots deserve to be number 1 in the power rankings. The Rams beat a much more capable team. I mean, even if you want to argue with the Broncos, they beat a more capable team. You guys beat the Jets. And again, you deserve credit because that's why you're number 2. But the Rams beating the Seahawks are a much better team than the Jets. The Chiefs are a better team than the Jets. So
I can answer this. Maybe when your quarterback stops being a big fucking liar.
You know what? We don't like liars on this show. We don't like them. So
I blame it on Gino, but your QB is a liar. Lion ass Drake Maye, liar. I'm just going to call him Jim Carrey from now on.
That's it. Liar.
Saw that in theaters.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I own that on VHS.
Yeah, I did too.
It was a great movie. I haven't seen it in a hot minute.
The pin is blue. The pin is blue.
This game. So what is the status of Aaron Rodgers?
I don't care. I'm taking the Bears.
He's not practicing. Says status with fractured wrist is in doubt here. But apparently, Pelissero, Rodgers looked really good in Thursday practice.
Yeah. Rodgers going to have to play out of shotgun a lot, right? Like that's when a quarterback injures his non-throwing hand, you're like, okay, how can he take snaps? What's the pain level for taking snaps, right? Way you mitigate that is run a lot of shotgun. Steelers, to me, feel like a team that you want your quarterback under center, handing off, get that run game going. Rodgers, with his experience, you trust him playing in shotgun. It's not like, oh, God.
Sure.
But they're going to have to play out of it a lot. And I put the Bears at 666 because they feel like the devil magic-y team to me right now. They're closing out games. Caleb's not perfect, but I like Chicago in a revenge game against their owner, Tom.
Dude, listen, if Chicago, who got to spend a week atop the NFC North, now beats Aaron Rodgers, I'm telling you, the parade's coming. It is full blown. They're hanging banners where it's 1985. Yeah, we're going all the way back. I did also pick the Bears because of Aaron Rodgers' status being in doubt. And the Steelers are just not consistent enough for me to feel confident. And it's exactly what you said. Like, the Bears are not a perfect team, and we are going to get a good glimpse of them over these last few weeks. But yeah, Chicago's finding ways to win games, and it's in Chicago. Soldier, dude, the worst thing that would happen is if Aaron Rodgers comes in and just blows out the Bears. I don't think that's going to happen, though. But good God, that'd be something. Hey. Double O, win a Fennec. For the kitty, a very happy birthday to your fiance.
Ooh,
can we get some
birthday.
Viking tears for her? Oh, yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. My favorite clip on the planet.
Yeah, and for Chicago, you know, they're waiting on Kyler Gordon and Jalen Johnson to return to the lineup. I think they're both in their like practice windows
yesterday?
now. What's that?
Kyle's saying Jalen Johnson practiced yesterday.
Nice.
He's full participant.
Full?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, practices in full. That's a huge addition to their secondary. There you go. I'll do it.
No! Make him come. No! They're Minnesota Vikings crying on the field.
It's Vikings week. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Who do you think wins? Who do you think wins?
I picked the Bears.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked the Bears. Yeah.
Again,
this could be a game where the Steelers show up and sack Caleb Williams 6 times. But I don't know what they are from week to week.
Caleb's tough to sack. Only 16 sacks taken this year.
Happy birthday.
He's been elusive. The Patriots. I'm going to take them.
The Patriots.
Obviously, Joe Burrow's been practicing. Been a big story. Been a full participant.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Flacco probably resting that injured shoulder a little bit. People are like, ooh, is Joe Burrow going to actually come back this week?
He could.
I'm betting 100% he does not come back this week because there's no Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is suspended. So why would you send Joe Burrow out there without his number one target in his return? Actually, now that feels like a very Bengals thing to do. Fuck, they might start him without Jamar Chase.
I love how the wheels are turning like, wait, this is the Bengals.
Good defense. We're playing against a good defense of the Patriots. Our offense is not 100%. There's no reason for Joe to play. This is the time to play him.
Yep.
Okay.
I still have the Patriots.
Yeah, even if Joe Burrow does play, give me New England.
What's the stat line prediction for Sanders' first start? I think he has at least a touchdown. He might get sacked a couple times by Crosby, but touchdown, 160-something yards, maybe.
I was going to say 162 yards. 162 and a touchdown.
There you go.
Maybe a pick.
There you go, crushing. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an interception.
Yeah.
Might be Eric Stokes who gets that pick, too.
Nice. Mile High Huddle raffle. Chad Jensen. Shout out.
Yeah, Chase spit on somebody. Yeah, he spit on Jalen Ramsey. That's why he got suspended. Dart is out. So, yeah, I think the Lions are going to win this game. I think they should be able to win this.
No Dart, huh?
I'm pretty sure he's out. Let me just triple check.
Most concussions are lingering this month.
Oh, he's a limited participant. That's what I...
Oh, I'm going to go with the Lions either way.
Yeah, I'm going Lions either way, too. But let me just triple check and make sure. Nope, never mind. Just got ruled out 5 minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
So, Jameis Winston.
Down to the wire.
That's it.
Yeah, it's like, why play him? Let him rest one more week.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other reason.
Yeah,
Perna raid. Who the fuck is Perna?
Cam's a liar. He's a liar. If he doesn't know who Brandon Perna is of That's Good Sports, you're telling me that the number one... I got you, Brandon. Don't worry. I'm just defending my co-host.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom. I'm the fool's gold of football YouTube. All shiny on the outside, hollow on the inside.
Aren't we all hollow on the inside?
Yeah.
We're all hollow. Green Bay Packers versus 9. Aaron Jones is like, man, I can't wait to score a touchdown against the Packers. Still has yet to do it. I got the Packer. What is this? 12% garbage. Fine.
Hey, there's Vikings got a good fan base.
Get out of here.
They got a good fan base.
Incarnation of Satan. I got Packers winning this game. Jaden Reed could be back on Sunday.
Ooh. Who's kicking for you?
Yeah, it's a great question. It's a great question. It's great. It's a great
It sucks when you're begging for a guy to come back and then he fucking lets you down.
Yeah.
Lace is out or not? Did he miss 2 kicks in that game?
No, he just missed the extra point.
It was just the extra point.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. He did miss 2 because the hold was really bad because laces were in. Laces got to be out. Gotta be out. Broncos Eagles Super Bowl. Again, I think Perna said this. 3 quarters, there would be absolutely nothing. And then the 4th quarter would just be insanity.
Yeah, I would want that Super Bowl to be even more. I want it to be the lowest scoring Super Bowl of all time if it's Broncos Eagles.
Great.
I think nothing would be better than that happening and then Chiefs fans having to watch the Eagles again in the Super Bowl and having to root for the Eagles to beat the Broncos. Like, come on now. And then the game sucks. I want people to suffer if the Broncos are in the Super Bowl is what I'm saying.
I know you do. So what makes you better than the Chiefs then?
The Broncos?
I'm saying that mentality, right? Because Chiefs are like, oh man, like, yeah, haha, we're winning and everyone's so angry. But now you want everyone to have a worse time when your team's in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but people are mad because they're tired of seeing the Chiefs. The Broncos just bring out frustration in viewing sessions, right? The Broncos frustrate the viewer. That's what I like. Also, the Texans defense was great. That's good football. That's good football when the Texans defense is dominant. Broncos defense is dominant. Frauds!
Hey, I told you that this Texans-Bills game was going to be pretty good, and you're like, no, this is going to be a terrible matchup. This is going to be low-scoring garbage. Play the clip. Back from Wednesday. True story.
I never said that. If I did say it, AI.
Got it.
Allen Iverson did it to me.
Seahawks versus Titans. Titans have won 1 football game. I don't think they win their second this week.
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
And who gave the Texans a run for their money last week? It's the Titans, baby. Or it's on Sunday, you know? The Titans made the Texans look like a very beatable team. But fuck, God, I love this season. I really do.
It's so much fun, man. Oh, 50-50 split.
Woo! Woo! Man, I wish this was in Indy.
I gave it to the Chiefs.
Place to play.
I know I gave it to the Chiefs because of that.
Fuck it. I ain't letting up on these fraudulent frauds. Oh, they got no devil power. We'll see if they got Santa Claus power on his birthday.
I saw that. When they were asking the Chiefs special team coach, someone brought up in the press conference, like, did you see what Donald Trump said about the kickoff rule? It's like, he doesn't know what he's looking at.
Yeah. It was Dave Tobe.
It was amazing.
Dave Tobe was being considered for a head coaching job years ago, stuck with the Chiefs. I like the idea of somebody like Dave Tobe making his political decision based on the president's commentary on kickoff rules. I don't like the kickoffs. Dude, kickoffs are tight right now. They are a big part of the game. I think maybe a little too much. I think we can dial it back a bit, but kickoffs have been insane this year.
Dude, shout out to Ray Davis. I also root for Ray Davis until the day I die because I love Ray Davis. That's it.
Look, Indy, run it down their throats. Lean on JTT, Tyler Warren, Travis Kelce. You come into this game, I want to see the torch in your hand, Travis, because you're going to pass it off to Tyler Warren.
Fair.
Make it official because Tyler Warren is just insane. Alec Pierce was on Good Morning Football today. Colts got some rest. The Chiefs defense is not what it has been, Their offense definitely is not. No excuses. Beat them up, Indy. It's going to be a close game, though.
Because the Chiefs, the Chiefs have a pretty decent run defense, and I think that's where I want to see if
they're going to get torched. Their run defense is going to look like shit.
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor, 2 touchdowns, $150.
They do that, they win that game, I think.
Kansas City Chiefs are crying on the field.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I got the Ravens here against the Jets. The Ravens have not looked perfect, but their defense is looking good, and the Jets are not.
Yeah.
So that's my hot take analysis here. I think that the Ravens should be able to win this, get one step closer, and hey, they'll be above 500 if they get this win. So
yeah, the Ravens giving up too many sacks. Lamar Jackson taking too many sacks. That's what I put in power rankings. Let me see a little bit better protection. Let's see a lot of Derrick Henry, please.
We might.
Hey, man, it's Tyrod Taylor. What's that going to do for the Jets?
Yeah, I don't know.
A few more completions in this game, Tom.
Yeah, maybe. Justin Fields, I'm sorry, buddy. It's over. This game is.
Wow, you got
2-8 teams.
You know, I'm going to be on Shedeuer Sanders' watch on Sunday because the Broncos are on a bye. So we'll probably be recapping this game. Now, I want Shedeuer to play well. And I think he's got a chance against the Raiders. He really does.
It's not a bad matchup.
It's not a bad matchup. But the Raiders, I mean, they are a 2-8 team. But they played the Broncos. They played them well, okay? They played them well on Thursday night. They have a terrible offense right now.
Their offense is bad.
I think the Browns are going to get a win.
I picked the Cleveland Browns because of their defense. Because if Genty can't move the ball, and like Geno starts throwing some picks, I don't believe in the Browns offense, but I believe in their defense more than I believe in the Raiders offense. So
yeah, we saw the Cowboys defensive line just dominate the Raiders, and the Browns have the best pass rusher in the league in Myles Garrett. He is aiming to break the sack record. This is a game where Myles Garrett could have like another 4 sacks.
Jordan Love will finish the story.
The Raiders offensive line's bad. It's hard to run the ball when your line is bad.
Myles Garrett's going to eat him alive. Yeah.
But the Raiders got to run. They got to try, even if it's not working. Like, just keep doing it. Like 15 carries at least for Genty. If you want to have a chance, Raiders.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly.
This could actually be a really entertaining game, the Jaguars-Cardinals. Because, again, which Jaguars are we going to see? Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett had made history last week. They still lost by 19 points, but he made history, so deserves some credit there. I got the Jaguars winning. You got to hope that they're on the uptick here. And I think if the Jaguars win and the Colts lose, the AFC South just became really, really interesting.
Yeah. Jags, run first team. You learned it last week with ETN and Tootin. Rootin', Tootin', Jacksonville.
I'll do it. Yeah, they're doing like 3 unskippable ones now.
Wow.
Yes. Huge pain in the ass.
Here we go.
This game, I think, could actually... I picked the Eagles, but I would not be shocked if the Cowboys are able to pull this off. Their defense looked good against, as we just crapped all over the Raiders' offensive line. Their defense looked really good. But the Eagles also, while the Cowboys got Quentin Williams, the Eagles got Phillips, who has been a monster these past 2 weeks. The Eagles' defense looks significantly better. I just don't trust their offense right now for Philadelphia. But I think they can move this ball against that secondary. So I got Eagles.
Yeah. If like Saquon's going to have a breakout game this season, I feel like maybe it could be against Dallas. Dallas, when's the last time they lost at home to the Eagles? I thought I saw a thing about the Cowboys record against the East at home.
Let's see.
Cowboys, NFC East. It was on Twitter. What did I see?
Last November, they beat him 34-6.
The Eagles beat them there?
Yeah, it says at Dallas. Yep.
Oh, at Dallas. Maybe it's just the rest of the NFC East.
Yep.
Whatever. Yeah, it'll be a huge victory if the Cowboys do pull it off. And you got to feel better about their defense, but I'm not going to bet against Philly's defense. I watched the Broncos really make the Cowboys offense look pedestrian.
Yeah.
And I thought that game was going to be a lot closer. Yeah, I'm going to go Philly.
Look at the Cowboys have a tie. What team do they tie with?
Hey, Dallas, when you take the points, kick some field goals. You might.
I no longer have a VHS. Well, actually, I do have a VCR. I do. There you go. I have a VCR because you can make like the VCR to digital. I have that little like plug-in stuff.
There you go.
There you go.
I had a double-decker VCR where you could copy your VHS tapes.
Oh, you fancy out here. Okay. All right. I picked the Falcons. Do I believe in them? No. Cousins is starting. Saints.
Yeah. Hey, give me a Tyler Shuck upset here.
Let's go Shuck.
Old Kirk Cousins? I don't think so, Big Kirko. Come on, Saints. Don't let me down.
Yeah, I don't know. So Bucky and Godwin could be back, right? That's what I saw on Wednesday. Let me see now. Bucky Irving. Let's see.
I saw a thing that
he's not going to play?
Was suggesting Bucky Irving maybe not be back at all this season.
Okay, so he might not play. Let's see Godwin.
Does Bucky Irving and Joe Mixon have the same injury?
Yeah, right?
Like, nobody knows.
Yeah.
I don't, even if Bucky plays, I'm still going Rams.
I went Rams too. I mean, I think I want to see a healthy Buccaneers team take on the Rams because I think it would be a really good game. But yeah, it's hard to pick against the Rams right now. They're just a really good team, and I think they're going to be able to move that ball against the defense.
Those first 5 weeks of football, Baker Mayfield and the MVP convo, loved it. But the Bucs are going against the real MVP this season, and that's Matthew Stafford. 22 touchdowns and no picks. He's at 27-2 on the season. Tampa's defense looked very suspect in their last outing. Yeah. So I got the Rams.
Clokus, could the Steelers make a run? Could they? Sure. I mean, they'd have to be consistent for 3 straight games, which I feel like you haven't really seen this season. I think they have the talent. It's just, it's a week-to-week day, and they're going to go up against tougher competition. Like, I would be concerned if you are the Steelers and you go up against a Texans, a Broncos, someone with a really good defense. Yeah. I think that could be very problematic.
Yeah, the Bucs gave up 44 to the Bills. That's right.
That's true.
That was the sixth touchdown game for Josh Allen.
They have been very good. They have been.
And then the Texans defense didn't give up,
appreciate you, Spencer.
A single Josh Allen touchdown.
So this game is really difficult for me to predict because the 49ers have the second worst secondary in football. And Bryce Young just came off of throwing nearly 450 yards. Can Bryce Young do that again? No. If he can, Now,
I love Bryce.
49ers got the 19th run defense. So maybe we're going to see a bunch of Rico, right? But the Panthers, they got the 20th run defense, and CMC can be a big engine there. Brock Purdy looked really good, and I think they have the 22nd pass defense.
McCaffrey has the most scrimmage yards of any player this season. He is quietly one of the most important players in the NFL right now.
Yeah,
Spencer. My goal is to make this show very stressful for you. So I do apologize for it having the opposite effect. That was the last super. I think Brock Purdy looked pretty damn good in his return. A couple of his touchdowns were they were easy. They were wide open. I'll credit, good offensive play calling to Kyle there. Yeah, their defense has problems, but that happens when your best fucking players are dead. So,
very true. Good
I think the Panthers they'll put up a fight. I would love to see Brock. I would really love to see Bryce Young put up back-to-back 400-yard passing games.
I would love that. And this is a team you
very happy.
I
also
did pick the 49ers.
First wheel.
I picked San Fran. Again, I would love to see it more from Carolina. And if they got this win, I wouldn't be super surprised, but this would be a big win for the Panthers.
And one of my thoughts from that Panthers game was like Xavier Legette played really well in that game, and that has been missing. He had one other impactful game this season. So the Panthers, they need Teteroa McMillan to continue doing his thing, and he's been great all year. But Bryce Young needs more options in the passing game, and if Legette can be that number 2 target for him consistently, then they're a good offense. So, we'll see.
Well, that's a good question, Perna. Are you rooting for the Colts or the Chiefs just for the Broncos standing?
Oh, I'm rooting for the Colts. Fuck those Chiefs, dude.
You're just like, no.
The Colts got to play the Texans twice still. Like, I think the Colts are going to lose a game or two. So beat the Chiefs. We'll let the schedule take care of that. The Broncos will still get that 1 seed. But yeah, I'm rooting for the Colts. I don't care if it's better or not.
Okay. They might, Brock. They might. I mean, again, man, like we have it because this next week is going to be really interesting because it's a short week because we have 3 teams that are playing on Thursday and then we got another game on Friday. So like once we're done, like a week from Sunday, we really don't have much time left. Like once we get into December football, man, we are counting down the games. So
I like this. And the way it happens is in that third overtime, Denver punts, Crawshaw drops it at the inch line. Boom. Perfect punt from a rookie punter who's been very good.
Tommy Townsend, very good last night.
Yeah, he was incredible. Eagles line up on the inch line, and they go, we got to give Jalen Hurts some breathing room. They go into tush-push formation. Zach Allen blows up the tush-push.
Yeah.
Hurts sacked in the end zone. Game-ending safety. First time a Super Bowl's ever been determined on a game-ending walk-off safety.
There you go. And that will, renew it from the last time that you guys got screwed over by a defense in the Super Bowl. So
that game started with the safety.
Exactly.
This Super Bowl ends with the safety. Yeah. Actually, I want to do that to the Seahawks then. Fuck the Eagles. Give me Seattle in the Super Bowl. Give me Seattle.
Drake would have dove on the ball.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Yeah, that's something. That's something. Pardo, what do you got coming out today or tomorrow?
We're working on an episode about the sophomore QBs this season.
Oh, nice.
So, little follow-up.
You gonna call Drake Maye Fool's Gold?
Yeah, I should. It should just be they're all fool's gold.
They're all fool's gold. Cooper Rush. Yeah, that is true. You did have Cooper Rush. That is there. I'll be putting out Amazon. I haven't done that in like a month. So Amazon reaction Thursday Night Football, Friday Night Q&A later tonight. And of course, I'll be streaming 2 games on Sunday. Let's go. Let's go. It's going.
Packers, they play in the morning or afternoon on Sunday?
They're playing in the morning. So yeah, they're the noon game again. We just got flexed out.
Yeah. Was that for this week you got flexed out?
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So, yeah, from morning to afternoon?
Yeah, because the Packers we have 3 divisional rivals in a row. We got the Vikings on Sunday, the Lions on Thanksgiving, and then the following week is going to be against the Bears. So, yep. We'll see. But folks, I appreciate the hell out of you. We'll see you back here on a Monday for another edition of GPS. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. It's GPS. You have been navigated.
Have you reached your destination?